I don't even remember the last thing we did.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
Saspa!
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yes.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Will I? Can't you just send it?
Oh, I've tried. I haven't been able to get through to him at all. Silence from the system's own information broker? Not a good sign.
That's really not. But why?
Oh, could be any number of reasons. Incarceration, a period of copious drinking, a severe case of the sleeping sickness. Better to be sure than to resort to conjecture.
Same.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I have questions or I'm leaving. And as the person I am leaving.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Thanks, Grandpa. Saspa? Landing pad, dangerous. Should have gone to dangerous.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
No. I have to readjust using buttons. My two minions. want to jump, but for some reason the legs are so useless in this game. I don't know. Ah.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta
Drop.
sign you in.
No, you don't.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You got an eye out for it, huh?
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Alrighty.
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Not bad, kid. I'll go with coffee.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Ooh. I'm gonna go look around,
Mr.
buddy.
Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
You got it, kid.
Oh, and if
Have a
you're headed
nice
that way,
day.
maybe you could do me a favor. I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
We just met and you trust me with your mail? Sure.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Except I have no idea who Celia is. Quite well found. Yacht Club. Here for a yacht. Yacht salesperson.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's
I love
sliding
that color.
all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
You can't tell red versus brown on Smith.
Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm your next door neighbor, clearly. Ooh.
Name's
Aw.
Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Sounds about right.
Shut the fuck. Fair point. I deserve it though, on account of being the best.
You're a hunter? You ever killed a rapt with your bare hands?
Matter of fact, I was just regaling our drink master here of a time when a baby rap snatched an heirloom of mine. Had to chase it halfway to Fallbrook. When I finally caught it, I was so mad I tore its jaw clean off. Reached in, wrenched my medallion from its belly. Caught me an awful burn. But I'd say it was worth it.
A burn? You were disfigured? That rapt leave you with some sort of grisly-looking scar?
Hey now, woman's gotta have her secrets.
Weird kid. Let's be nice.
Ooh, charmer.
Nice today.
Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Another in a long line of damn fools trying to cut me off. I'll buy my own poison then.
You could stop.
What are you doing in Stellar Bay,
Get
stranger?
water. Water.
Well.
It's a lot of wells.
Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
Rats.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a
Oh,
guide
boy.
sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Water. Drink water.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm
Is
cut
that
off
how
for
any
the
of this
month
works?
on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Okay, bud.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Okay. That's the story of my life. Talk to person. You've leveled up.
Velma from Metasource.
If
Where's the
Velma's
drugs?
capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid. Hello,
Mm.
dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you
just
before. And
the
with
old
sweet
lady
cheeks like
from
those, I'd
The other
remember.
place.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I don't like it. I don't like
And
it.
what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Make
Who's
the
your lucky
drugs, Grandma.
friend, dearie? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents.
Fuck, man.
Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Yeah,
Aren't
get
you a
discounts.
naughty girl?
Ew.
There are no discounts here. But Auntie knows what to
Auntie's
do
gonna
with
shoot me, isn't
mischievous
she?
young ladies like you.
What? What? What?
Oh, I'd have to talk to Mr. Nandi about you, of course.
I don't like
Anyway,
you, lady.
is there anyone else needing a pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Miyoko?
Oh,
Miyoko?
her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us.
Contribute?
Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie.
Sounds
I
awful.
don't like to pry. If so, I would love to know where. Sublight supplies don't come cheap. Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you. But there's
Feel like
not
you're lying
much
to
I
me,
can
Granny.
do.
Feel like we're about to
Dr.
go commit some
Williams
crimes.
managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Alright, cool. Start
Let's get the contract. Scavenge the contract location.
Battle Royale.
Sorry,
Set a
I'm
top
just
point
pointing
in the team, soldier.
frames.
Let's go, Biddy. Let's get lit.
There we go. Just gotta lower that. Aren't you in charge?
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me,
Give me the
I'm just
goodies.
here to be a pretty face for the customers.
Are you though?
And to keep an extra key to the supply room. For all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Just leave it open. It's cool. Leave it cracked.
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Do you know? I think we're gonna be mean to Grandma.
Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll
Give me
get
the
you a dose, but I'll have you
drugs.
know, I'm very disappointed in you. There. And good riddance. That's the last help you're getting from Abigail Edwards.
Thank you, Abby.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse...
Yelka, you drunk biatch. I didn't put my gun away or just run like an old person. Put it down.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
Please?
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Ooh,
just
that
hit, like,
hits
that
the
whole
spot.
bottle.
Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Oh, you're coming
Great.
with me.
Where to?
What?
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a
Wait,
spelunker,
I
Rotting
just realized
River
this
will
isn't
take
even
you into the
the
mountain
fucking
caverns.
screen.
We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, three's already
I'm
a
so
crowd.
sad.
I don't mind waiting
so
somewhere until you
stupid.
got a spot open.
Why isn't this doing it? What? No one told me? Betrayal. Y'all are letting me down.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
Is that all I had to do here?
Wrap mask and painted eyes, right here.
Ma'am, please, I need your help. I can pay.
What do you need?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
I'm sure she's a lovely
You
woman.
have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
I feel like he's just getting like water or something.
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the woman to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous blants, but he didn't listen.
Oh,
Oh,
look,
lady.
Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my
Oh
boy?
my god, lady, I said yes. I feel like he's a
Thank
grown
you.
man.
Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for
Fetch
him in
him
Amber
home.
Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Alrighty then. Fruity.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the canal.
We gotta go exploring.
Watch out!
Shooting. Everything.
Oh, that's the last of him.
This is though what is shooting me. go for it. I believe, as the youth now say, into the thick of it. Atkin. I look so sad. Oh, hey, skill points. Moly, Ringid, Dilug, and Techie Tech. We do make a sharp left. Yes, we do. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Insta death. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, my voice sounds terrible right now. I've been yelling all day. These shadows. What's that? Everything looks like mushroomy.
That's the last of them!
Oh, good. Die. Bonk. Bonk. Going on a mushroom adventure.
Huh? I
Easy! When did I die? I did. Oh boy. We are already... Am I already... Anger. I get to do the hustle again.
I always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds, Wait, what's that smell?
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
It's from the sea? That was contaminated. I can remember what
Watch this!
Oh my god, I did that.
That's the last of them.
Okay, we're gonna go back and get healthy things now that I think about it. I'll keep learning. What's this? That's me. What am I using right now? I am using that guy. Iron, flintlock, but it doesn't show on here. This is a lot of brain power right now. Not worth it. What is it after?
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Pull yourself together, man.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
Well, now
Now,
I gotta.
if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Thank you for the follow. Let's see. I'm sure I went the wrong way. Hello, dead body. Dead body. You're alive. Lower one to the right. To the right. Put your gun away.
Oh! Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was
You've
all.
killed so many things.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
This part where you fuck up the crime scene. It's a mugging. This betting slip lists increasingly bold wagers. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Reading's terrible. Mostly colonists. So all I can really help you guys with. I know this is terrible. I'm horrible. So this person got myrtle-urdled for betting. Myrtle-urdle. What was that? Okay, there we go. At least that's equipped so we can inquire better about that. Where's a medic? How does one map? Are you... Abigail.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can
Abby.
I have nothing more to say to you, young lady.
Abracadabra.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly become her own pathanoid.
Don't be so hard.
It's mugging. Disappointed. I was totally gonna become an employee. Still no medic. And if Abigail's the only medic, we kinda screw ourselves over, my dudes. And body.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
You sound like the best insults ever.
Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out.
Do you?
Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's Tossball.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Oh, Felix, you get some.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you?
Drugs?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Oh my. I also have terrible teeth.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Oh.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Or did they?
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
I will be on my way then.
Smells like rat.
I wish the steps I took in game transferred to the steps I took in real life. Let me in here, let me. Excuse me. Mustachio.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thank you, McGuire.
Enjoy. Now what can I do for you?
Do you have healing things? You only sell the quads. Gracias.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
Are you a hostage? Sounds like a hostage. Sounds big bitch my way. Oh my god, there's too many people. How get to there? Hello. That worked.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley. Hey, as you were.
You.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Fuck.
Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Ew.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming.
His teeth were
Not that
purple.
anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Why am I into...
Nobody messes with you, boss. Everyone all right?
Oh, bitch, I'm just dying. Ooh, pretty. Take a box. I found these. What? I need more though. Like, a lot. Like. know, for a couple people that died pretty fast, she had some decent stuff. Only I could find a health thingy.
Right there. I saw. What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want, biatch.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Hello, Mr. Nandi.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
Would it though?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
I'm very uncomfortable, sir. So you have a meeting with me.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Is that like the only thing here? Or everywhere? Sprat fucked colony. I want to say that, but we're going to be polite.
Oh, a shame.
I don't know why,
I've
but I
been
woke up
saving a
today and
bottle of
chose politeness.
iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Precarious. I'm tired of scrounging and scraping by.
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
You're not
Well,
wrong.
we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
No
It's a
more
two-pronged
preamble.
approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How long did it take you to figure out that you need to defend your city?
Not long,
Bad at
but the
reading.
devil is always in the
can't
details.
see. Thank you
And the
for
salient
follow.
detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
God damn.
And you'll have a
thank
powerful
you.
ally on the board.
Bolt 52?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
Wow.
It is quite the rush.
Oh, they're part of the
I'll need to
plan.
gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
I guess I'll go get it.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, my hands are definitely the wrong. Me. Or is this forbidden knowledge? I want that. I want it. Wait, I'm lost. Small brain. Like any terminals in the building. In the arms building. So this is not the arms building, yes?
You ever seen a real-life Saltuna?
What do you mean live? Saltuna comes in cans?
Felix, Saltuna is a kind of fish. Lives in the ocean.
Yeah.
You knew that, right?
You serious? You tell me there's a fish made entirely out of Saltuna?
Never mind. I'll tell you later.
I'm not the celebrate, but he tries his best. Get me that back out. I never found this thing I came before. I only have one. I need more. There's not really a map system. Vendor. Vendor. Vendor? Evicted.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for Rap Musk.
Oh.
Bet they also paid to make it stink less.
Supposedly.
Vendor. Wrong vendor. Vendor. Not vendor. Why is it complicated? Are you vendor?
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you? All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
I will threaten you. Trino. Is that your only thing? I don't like your thing. Vendor?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years. but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day. She works for Sanjar at MSI. She's also Stellar Bay's biggest collector of Canid incisors. And I should know, because she buys them from me. Oh, good. Celia hasn't come by in a few days, so I haven't sold much.
Do you just have like a healing thing? No healy thing. Vendor. Vending machine. Vendor. Actually, Barbagine. I can't go over. Berber. What do you have? Nothing I want. Nothing I want. Well, that is rotten.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload Saltuna shipments at the cannery.
Back in. Just want some healing stuff. Oh, look at higher. And the rest on that. Yeah.
Incoming!
Where were you when I died that last time?
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Giddy.
More one for Felix.
What is that, man? How's it going? You keep messing at me, darling. We have Etoile. It's like sleep for 6 hours. Take a little nappy nap. Dick. Dick.
Looks like we're doing this.
Oh, they are. I thought these were a different kind because I didn't see the little green faces. Okay, anything special from killing this big boy? That's pretty though. Oh god, no. Crouch? There we go.
Got it. Inside voices.
This little voice. Oh. What? Oh, back there. Okay, so there are like different breeds. 'Cause this one is like pretty and green, and the others are just like really sandy, blending in. We're gonna read everything before we delete it. Padding his reports with numbers and statistics, not very good with slogans, jingles, and or taglines. Yeah. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. Cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement on interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Executive authorization. Recommended further supervision. I can't. English was not my first language. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by a catchy slogan. So Dora needs to get the promotion. I remember that some year. Take. Give. And I thought I was gonna try to get every little thing out of this building. Yeah, no, I've been coming. Like, bonk. Ah. So there's not really any fun stuff in here. it's locked. Lame. What do the big cartridges do? Oh, I don't. We're not paying attention, probably.
Hello? Hello? I hear Boots out there. Wait, can Raps hear Boots?
Yes.
Get away! Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mana Queen showed up. Then Raptidons, who's a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help? It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
You just shoot him.
Phew. Thanks, lady. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly.
Don't go around cutting open bellies.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Never tried to lock it.
Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Friend? Good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Got it, my dude. That's it. Okay, that's something I actually needed. Lit. I was just gonna rob the place. Okay, that means I can break into one of those lock thingies downstairs, I think. Нет, кабрад. You're bigger. What's up here? Nothing so far. Nope. We're just like wasting time up here. Is there really nothing? That's sad. Ooh, just take me down. Well, I guess I should head back. Get down the fucking ladder, dude. Let's go.
Are these real ruins? It's just like in the serials.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
It was such a close walk, but because you were You're not a killer. You did not go and kill the things. Diet toothpaste. Oh, thingy. And here? Nope. Nothing I care about. No. It's not what I wanted, but okay.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do
I'll
for
get on
you?
here and I won't yawn. I found your review.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
I'm curious because I also make that joke. about my
One of the
kidneys.
executives required a transplant.
Aw,
I
nice
thought
of you.
volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it.
Apparently not.
Lame.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
Want to be nice. Want to say what we're really thinking. Must be nice.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that.
You're
Was there
welcome,
something
bud.
else?
Isaac's dead.
That's terrible. What happened?
He had a gambling problem.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
You can log in their dead bodies.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Yeah, I got the. Oh, so the bits are the payments. Okay, that works. I'm not agreeing.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He was wonderful.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Here's the thing.
Oh,
Here's the
yes.
thing that you wanted to
I'm
do,
going
the
to
thing
be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Oh my.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Wait, we're dropping a bomb on the board?
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
I like it.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea? It's definitely a firm middle finger.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjar, you sly dog.
You really think so?
Yeah, I'm proud of
I
you.
admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Yeah.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Stuff those are bringing my views into my ears are into my clothes, and they're just pushing into the side of my head. Okay. Oh, I'd find that lady's son. Oh, can they matter? Oh, Celia. Celia.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar. What can I do for you?
That, Seals.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your
I
wages
haven't
again?
seen you fix a damn thing
Not
since
that
you've
I
joined
got
me.
any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Thank you, fellow Moss.
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask.
Bruh.
Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
I don't wanna do this. I mean, this guy, right here, that you see from your office. Wow, Celia. Hi.
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Oh.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smoked? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
She doesn't.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well.
Facts.
But we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Same. Bye.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said you sick.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Really?
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work. Anyhow,
No, we're not
thanks
done
again
here.
for setting me up. You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to... But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
I have to go ask Granny, don't I? No, I'm going to go to the barrier.
Does Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always
Throw
cranky.
that away.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Don't mind me just listening to your conversation.
Hey, Velma,
Oh
I
my
got your
God, Velma.
cannabinoid pills.
That's horrible.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
I'm gonna say it.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
You can't let your job
First,
do
my
that,
autoloader
Velma.
foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
I just want
This
the
again?
poster.
I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Yeah.
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grim may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
How much is Nell offering?
I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
Thanks, friend.
Something else on your mind?
That's it. You have a good day. Thank you for not making that painful. Take the nice young man who poster. Get the fuck off this planet. You.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Posty.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature.
You
I
nerd.
can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
How about the lady's son? Give me parquet. I'm tired. Broker. I want to go get the kid first. Tucky. Tuckfur.
They're real pretty. And they got these really big teeth, if you see them up close.
I heard they spit acid right in your eyes. You saw one of them up close?
I mean, yeah. They're just about everywhere in Edgewater. Can't hardly turn a corner without slipping in their entrails.
Wait, are we talking about the same thing?
You're not talking about Saltuna?
Cool. I might still hold down the button. I'm just gonna tap the button and be on my way. Fine, pretty point. Oh, second here. There we go. That's useful. Be useful. Do you guys have some turkey? No. Cool.
Hey, Felix, you like riddles?
No.
Is that a riddle? Because the answer is yes. Hit me with another one. Here they come!
Everyone all right? Thank you for the follow.
So, like I was saying. Alright, here goes. Many have heard me, but none have seen me. And I won't speak until spoken to. What am I?
Won't speak until spoken to, huh? Oh, I got it. You're an obedient corporate slave, right?
What? No. The answer's Echo.
But not I've got an echo. I haven't saved in so long. Okay, not terrible. Well, now I'm just gonna mountain goat my way there. I keep hitting that button. Why do I keep hitting that button? Nope, no fast travel. Cool day. Okay, crap. Jump, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Yes, I need the experience, but like, I get tired of fighting now. As rare as it seems from someone like me, who loves fighting everything.
some.
I would like to close the door.
I don't rightly know. She was in another division. Her I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Do a nice sweep in here. Health thingy. Oh, a lovely swimming pool. My ankles.
Huh? Jackass is
No. Beautiful. Hi, how are you? You're just gonna stare
Well,
at me.
hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophous Truths, and the Iconoclast Way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Who are you?
On the other hand, I absolutely want a pamphlet.
Why?
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. With friends like him, I think you'll fit in just fine. We're the
You're
only
so
free
chipper.
people in Halcyon, you know? No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Okay, but any of these
We make our own living here. Some of us hunt. Some of us scavenge the ruins left by the corporations when they abandoned us. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Building?
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
This place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
Creep board?
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like
Tucker!
Looks like I'm
It
not
is a
the
grown
only new
man.
face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Muffy.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free
I'm
this
here
world?
to tell you your mother is very worried about you.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades.
shorter than
No
me.
matter
You're a
what my
small
mama
man.
wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Yeah, just show her you're growing
She
up.
doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again?
Go back, just tell her you're
What'll
not
be
dead.
different this time?
Convert her, or no, just tell her.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
You do you, man. I was going to rob you, but you don't have any robbables, it seems. I'm so tired for points. There's so many, and they keep coming.
The infamous Amber Heights.
It's cute, he's chunky. Oh my god, I'm not walking. I'm officially getting to that point of the night where I just want to draw in bed and watch some bad TV. Can I just fucking... please? Door? Door. 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 Fucking... motherfucker. Anger. How did I get back here? I can't take everyone? I guess we're not taking Felix. We're gonna take Nyoka. Martin!
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Tucker, what are you doing back
Oh,
here?
no.
Captain.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Good for you, Tucker.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Yeah, grown
What
man.
a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
Easy ball. I don't want these bird points.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Sounds like rap.
I just went in the biggest circle. Well, how can I just pop through? Okay, I have 30 more minutes in me, and then I'm gonna go hide. What do you want me, Yoko?
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Of course you do. What
Figure
do you
while we're
need,
out here in the
friend?
wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. Hey, it ain't easy for me to spill my guts like a cut-up rapt, all right? I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it.
Same.
Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I'll show you where he Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring a long time. If we...
I'm sorry, I know I'm skipping dialogue, there's just so much. Mantiqueen?
Oh, yes. I can't wait. Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Can you skip some of this? Plus? I'm skipping some of this. Beautiful.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Oh, here? I think I heard her right. Okay, I think I get it. My ankles!
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
Hello? Hello? Oh. Hey, I'm just gonna take that. Take. I'll take. Take. And take. And, oh, that mushroom was a person. Throw that away. are large. I wonder if there's someone talking. Hello? Hello? Am I crazy? Someone just like goes down from here. And now I can't find them. Wow. No. Wait, nope, nope. I'm just going in circles now. I don't know where to go. Okay, you know what? We're gonna end this stream for a few minutes because it's midnight. Gonna save. And then I'm gonna take a break, and then we're probably gonna come back for like